In other top stories, disaster recovery teams are clearing out the Moscow home where 4 University of Idaho students were killed last year.
But KREM 2 News has learned some of the families of the 4 homicide victims are not happy about the university's plan to tear down the house on King Road.
Shannon Mouty spent the day in Moscow and spoke with the attorney for one of those families about why this may hurt more than heal.
KREM 2 News first told you back in February the owner of this house gave it to the University of Idaho so it could be torn down. The university has now started that process against the wishes of some of the victims' families. We're used to relative quiet at the home on King Road. But Thursday, a radio played behind the boarded up walls as a disaster crew packs up the items left behind. University of Idaho students Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle were killed in the house in November 2022.
But they anticipate it will take them a couple of weeks to get all the personal items out.
Jody Walker with the University of Idaho says the prosecution and defense for the man accused of the murders agreed to release the house to the university.
To get that to demolish before school starts, yes.
Fall classes begin August 21st. The suspect in the murder case is expected to go to trial in October.
It's the largest piece of evidence in the entire case.
That's why Shannon Gray, attorney for the Gonzalez family, says his clients are upset a critical piece of the puzzle may be lost.
The families feel like it should be left there until the trial is over.
There's fear, he says, it could still hold necessary evidence or help jurors visualize the case better than photos or 3D models.
If there's any evidence that's brought up in trial that, has to do with vantage points or how you can hear something or how you can see something or entry points or exit points.
In a letter obtained by KREM 2, an attorney for the university acknowledged the Gonzalez's, Mogans, and Kernodles don't want the house torn down before the case is resolved. But attorney Kent Nelson adds the university needs a legal reason before considering delaying demolition. Does the university have a response to the family's concerns?
The university's been in contact with the families since we took over the ownership of the house in the spring.
The university says leveling the house will be healing for students, the Moscow community, and the victims' loved ones.
It's not healing for the families. And they're the ones that had their children murdered, okay? I'm not sure how the university could take their wishes over those of the victims' families.
Right now, Gray says he's not considering taking legal action to stop the demolition. Walker tells me a demolition date will be set later, but the house on King Road is expected to come down before the semester starts. In Moscow, Shannon Mouty, KREM 2 News.